And I'm back. TVE, Toronto Stock Exchange. What is that ticker stand for? TVE. You are something called Tamarack Valley Energy. And got an alert today on that one. And I think that's a ticker that I put on my watch list, or I set alerts. Offstageanalysis.net. They always have these awesome screeners that are looking for a program to find stage ones, Stan Weinstein, and I just I look at those stickers, and then I put up the chart, put on some alerts, and then I wait. Then it's up to me. Thank you, stageanalysis.net. And after that, you still have to do the work, right? Screeners all over the place on the internet. But that's like the easiest part. It's just getting a ticker under your radar. And after that, it's up to you to put your alerts, analyze it, and see if it fits your trading framework. And all right, let's take a look at it. I have my ADX under 20. That means the stock has been trending less and less and going in a sideways move, either stage 1 or 3. And right now we know what we're in a beautiful stage 1. Let's close it up. And what do we have here? Where is the breakout line? It's right here. Let's zoom it up. All right. So here we have breakout line. I draw my breakout lines, trend lines. On what matters is the close and opens of these of the candles and whatever's in the wick. For me, that's intra noise. Intra being intra time frame. So if we're on the weekly, this is price action closes, wicks of the daily chart. And the daily chart candles has same thing. It's candle, whatever's in the wick, that's what I call noise. What's important is the close, is what the market decides that it's decide to sleep the night over with. And that's how I draw my trend lines. And you see that they usually match up pretty well. Sometimes when you try if you ever try doing your trend lines on the top of wicks, it's like this is the noise, the volatility of the intra time frame of the day, of the 4-hour candle, and it could be all over the place. But usually the price action normalizes towards the close to what the true resistance is, the true support is, or the truer. Because remember, that's the truest of resistance right here, this line on the weekly candle. But what you have to understand is that is not necessarily the same support, same resistance as the monthly. And so we're on the monthly. Sometimes it coincides. And right now, it does pretty much coincide. The monthly is slightly lower, but right now it overlaps. I'll do the opposite. Here we go. This is the support on the monthly. All this being a weekly noise. Let's do it like that. Noise. And here on the more intermediate pattern. Noise. There you go. So let's go see what that looks like back on the 5-year weekly. Stan Weinstein ready setup. Okay, let's zoom that back. And you see all this? On the weekly, you could have maybe saying this is a breakdown. This is but that's actually, on the monthly, this is just noise. is the wicks that we had. And what the price action that closed above that, that's what really mattered. And after that, price action goes back up. And right here, here's the noise. Here you could have thought it was a breakdown for whatever reason. Below that, the resistance on the like that. Here's the resistance on the support. Sorry, I keep inversing that. My dyslexia sometimes it doesn't make sense. Pat, keep saying resistance, but you're drawing a support line. What's up with that? Well, yeah, sorry about that. I inverse sometimes the terms that I really want to say. So right now, this is on the weekly, this is the real support. And then the price action went down. You say, oh, I have a breakdown, measured move goes down, but price action refuses to go down. So you might be wondering, why is it not going down? Why is it? Well, the higher time frame, if you would have looked at it, it would have showed you that the monthly candle support is right here, and all the price action going below it, it got sucked up on the monthly time frame. All right, enough of that. I have a whole bunch of examples on badcharts.com and the how I use noise reduction properties of monthly candles, and how that helps me lower my chances of getting whipsawed. And here we are. So right now, on the monthly candle chart, I have a nice pattern right here, and the breakout right here. So if we could keep a close above $3, $3.06, then you have a breakout on the monthly candle chart. That means you have a trend, the higher prevailing trend going in your favor. So breakout, that means we're going to be in a stage 2, price action going up, and that's what you want. You could sleep better at night knowing that that you have the trend, higher prevailing trend on your side. It's like, I'm not sure what I'm doing on weekly. It's erratic. There's noise. There's whipsaws. It's volatile. Then you're not sure if your stage 2 is really, even if you follow the triple confirmation from Stan's framework. Well, Stan does always say to go to the higher time frame to see if you're in harmony. Well, do it. Go on the higher time frame. Apply another framework or any type of framework, and then identify that support on that higher time frame. Don't use the support from the smaller time frame. Really use the support, the resistance that higher time frame is telling you is valid. And if you have a breakout there, then you know that you're in harmony. Okay, this is smaller. I always say there's bigger patterns encompass smaller patterns, and the more probable patterns that reach your target are the smaller ones closer to the breakout point. So that target, the first arrow going to 350, is a more probable target than the bigger one of that maybe ascending triangle going all the way almost to $4. So that's always, if you want to choose the closer target, it has a better chance of reaching it than the most furthest away one. All right, so that's good. Higher time frame, bullish or breakout-ish, trending upwards. Try not to use the words bearish and bullish, too much emotion attached to that. Just say, I'm a bull, and people get riled up. You say bear, people get riled up. So if ever you see emotion out of people when you say specific words, you should be clue to yourself that's a word you should not use. It's a word that's you, even yourself, could be biased using those words. Try to be as robust as possible. Uptrend, downtrend, breakout, breakdown. These binary words, which aren't sensational words, but they'll make you avoid landmines, emotional landmines. Okay, all right, let's get back to this. This looks good. All right, so now we have this nice stage 1, stage 2, zigzagging. And right now, The weekly breakout line coincides with the monthly. We're above it. There's still a few days left. This is today we're Tuesday, so 3 more days. And what I want to see is volume. Go all. It's almost double the previous average of the previous 4 weeks. Look at that. This is pretty small. This big candle right here. Let me get rid of that. There we go. This one. Okay, let's put. So the rule is breakout candle has to have twice the average volume of the previous 4 weeks. Okay, check it out. This could have been considered the breakout candle, the one previously. That's 5 million. It's more than the average of the previous 4 weeks. So you could even say this candle right here is your breakout candle. It's above the Ichimoku cloud resistance, above the trend line, above the 30-week moving average going upwards. You have the non-Mansfield RSI, the traditional RSI. I still use it if it's going upwards, and if it's going above from below 50 to higher, I like it. And look at that volume right here. So now this could be just a continuation breakout candle. So it has pretty good volume. And I think this could be it. So with the 3 more days during the week, this candle is probably going to go higher than the previous one. And now what's fun is this one was not a risk, but you didn't have a monthly candle breakout accompanying this one. You see how a little wick, it just got sucked back in. But now it's really going through, so it's probably through that resistance. But you still have to wait. I've been in trades where I didn't wait for the monthly candle close because I didn't want to miss out. That, you gotta take that word out of your vocabulary. There's no miss out. It's just, you just wait. There's tons of stage 2s and stage 4s to play. And even if the price action goes a little higher, and then because you waited for the monthly close, and you get in there and that's it. Your position size will be a little smaller, but you're going to be on the trade that has a higher probability of ending successfully. So what do you want? You want to make $1 sure, or you want to get whipsawed out and make 0? Or maybe not $1 sure, maybe 90% sure of getting that $1, or having an increased chance of just getting whipsawed, or a 50% chance of getting 70 cents. I don't know. It's a risk and money management. Just figure it out. But I always want to have that monthly trend. I was burnt so many times just playing a time frame, let's say daily, and not having a weekly confirmation, or playing a weekly trend and not having a monthly confirmation, because it's easily the next 2 weeks this candle could just be a wick, and with the body closing below it could really happen. I've seen it, not because it's full here and the price action seems to want to go up, that it can't close below that. So what happens, let's say I get in here and the price action goes back down and closes below the $3 mark, then it's no man's land again. Could go all the way down, test the previous support, go up, then weeks pass by, and then after that you just panic, you move your sell stop up, you don't believe it anymore, then you get triggered out, and then the price does break out. Whole bunch of just wait for the weekly for the monthly close. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this chart open, wait for a monthly close. If it closes above 3, then this is a full steam ahead TVE stage 2 rocket ship. No, all right, maybe not rocket ship, but you get what I mean. All right, cool. All right, TV, I think you're a pretty cool stage 2, and I'm just gonna want to wait for that extra confirmation on the monthly candle chart, just to make sure that I have your blessing. All right, TV, see ya. Wait for the close above 3, monthly candle. Ciao.